We all know the classic stagger screen play, but have you seen this creative stagger screen variation by the 76ers against the Nuggets? Let's break it down. The play begins with Paul George giving the ball to Yabusele. As Yabusele receives the pass, he immediately hands it off to Tyrese Maxey and signals for George to set a screen for Edwards. George sets the first screen and Edwards uses it, giving the appearance of a typical stagger screen with PG as the first screener and Yabusele as the second. But here's where the twist comes in. As Edwards comes off George's screen, Westbrook stays chasing him. But just before Edwards reaches Yabusele for the second screen, Yabusele waves him off. Edwards stops and turns back, leaving Westbrook to stop and adjust. Now the play really unfolds. Edwards sets a quick screen for George, essentially flipping the action into a screen-the-screener setup. George, who's just finished screening for Edwards, now becomes the main point of this play. George cuts to the top of the key and receives a stagger screen himself from Edwards and Yabusele. While neither screen is perfect, it's enough to create a bit of space. Maxey delivers the ball to PG, with Aaron Gordon trailing just behind it. With Gordon out of position, Jokic is forced to drop a bit to guard against the roll from Yabusele. This gives George just enough room to set his feet for a shot. At this point, George has options. Swing the ball to Yabusele, who's shooting 40% from 3 this season for a clean look, or take the shot himself, because he isn't a bad shooter either. Despite a strong closeout from Aaron Gordon, George chooses to pull the trigger and drains it.